Okay. Ready?
So you guys tell me when I'm good to go.
All right, go ahead and read your letter.
Dear generous Badgers,
Dear generous Badgers,
Dear generous Badgers, I am a grateful Badger.
I feel very lucky to hold an endowed chair at the School of Human Ecology called the Fetzer Family Chair in Personal and Consumer Finance.
I've been here since 2014, and I'm currently the Chazen Distinguished Chair in Art and Associate Dean for the Arts.
I've got a long name in my endowed chair, but I'm very proud to be the Cliff Bar and Organic Valley Chair for Organic Plant Breeding.
I teach people how to communicate concisely, so let me offer up my thanks this way. We would never be where we are without you.
I'm a surgical oncologist, which means I'm a cancer surgeon, but also a cancer researcher and a clinical trialist.
I love pretty much every single aspect of my job. Some people could get a little down in the mouth studying some of the things that I study and dealing with some of the issues that we face, but I actually find so much optimism in the work that I do.
I'm passionate about art. I specialize in printmaking because it gives me the capacity to give ideas form.
Every day is a new exploration, right? And if I wake up and have a weird thought, I am free to spend the day digging into it.
Every day, both with the corn and the students, is something new. Our students are incredibly smart and they ask hard questions, and that's good for somebody my age to be asked hard questions.
So I remember in the early 2000s being at this event, and it was all about donors being the margin of excellence. That, you know, when they were providing endowed chairs or professorships or helping to establish centers like ours, they were taking us from place A to place B. Now I think we've moved from place A to almost place infinity.
So we hear this term chair a lot, right? And there's actually no chair. There's no physical chair. There's nothing to sit on. But what it does give those of us who have these endowed chairs is flexibility.
We have just recently submitted a very large specialized project for breast cancer research, and it has only been through endowed chairs, professorships, and philanthropic support that we've been able to do this and create the information needed to get that larger grant.
The chair endowment provides a fairly substantial amount of money to the chair to do projects that they see, to be in the best interest of the department. And we're only bound by the creativity of the faculty and staff.
at the end of the day, there's a lot of other things that are expected of faculty. Conducting research. Research takes a lot of time.
For the arts in particular, having support and what I call art think time is something that is so rare. And that's what this distinguished chair does. It affords me that.
It gives me a name, and in this strange academic world, a named professorship is a kind of currency. So I stake a claim of authority by being able to tell you that I have a named professorship. And I'm particularly proud that it's a named professorship of a woman.
When you're applying for funding, it's almost like it's a gamble. And you spend hours, days, weeks, could be, putting together this very elaborate proposal that is visual. Once I click send, it's in the lap of the gods. For me, being the Chazen Distinguished Chair in Art, simply, it removes the anxiety.
So I think, sometimes as researchers, we can get stuck on this treadmill where I've got to finish this project to write the next proposal to get to the next project. And because so much of our work is externally funded, that is the sort of treadmill that you can get stuck on. And so when you have an opportunity like an endowed chair or other kinds of support, it lets you jump off this treadmill for a minute, take a breath, think about what you're trying to do, and maybe go in a different direction that you wouldn't otherwise.
I feel like she has given me a gift, and she very knowingly gave me a gift because I'm sure she understood quite well some of the things I've been through in my own career. So she's given me this gift of authority.
If you could, what would you say to her?
Thank you. I'd say thank you, and then I'm pretty sure we'd have a kick-ass discussion about science.
When I dream up new ways to expand the center's reach and impact, I know I can count on donor support to help me realize those dreams.
This support, in its many forms, is an important part of what makes Wisconsin special and explains why I am always grateful.
I wish to provide a heartfelt thanks because with all of the incredibly intelligent cancer researchers and providers at UW, we will work every day to find many ways to conquer cancer.
I will always be grateful for my art research being valued and afforded such a prestigious award, being given time to think and enrich my art practice.
Thank you, Generous Badgers, for your ongoing leadership and commitment to the university. I hope the work we do serves as an honor to you. I continue to be grateful for your support.
The most exciting time in research is when your pet hypothesis turns out to be wrong. And then you have to think of a new one. But the endowment says, okay, what's next? What's the new idea?